Hey guys, Spider here to get some more information for you about Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2 Eclipse. I don't know, man. Stuff just keeps coming out. Anyways, there's a website, pspking.de, that released a blurred poster image of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with a release date of November 13th, 2012. What about Eclipse? Where's Eclipse? I don't know. This is all I'm seeing here. Thanks to our friends over at MP First. They wrote an article about it. And in the forums over at pspking.de, they actually have some posts which go into great detail on some of the game modes, the perks, weapons, and attachments. So I'll link you to the article, and I'm going to go through it here. There's a lot of information, so bear with me. But they talk about some of the game modes. Game modes, the first being Escort, a game mode in which you escort a player across 3 flags to achieve victory. The enemy team killing the player will result in a win for their side. So that seems kind of complicated. You got to escort a single player on your team across 3 flags. Okay. And it seems like the opposite team would have a pretty easy chance of winning that game. Not sure what that's all about. Split Spawn. A game mode in which you spawn from a heli and climb down to get to the ground. The player starts with 3 lives. One player can control the chopper to let you climb down in different areas as well as shoot from the chopper. If the chopper is destroyed, players can no longer spawn. Players compete for a central flag that takes twice as long to capture than a regular domination flag. Either the death of all opposing players or the capturing of the flag will grant you a win. This game has 2 rounds. That seems a little complicated to me too. I don't know. The last that was listed was called Equalizer, a game mode in which players are switched to the enemy team upon death. That kind of sucks. Players will compete for a flag which, when owned, open up a power plant to allow the player to customize their class in game, get new weapons, and put on a Juggernaut suit for their team only. When there are 2 players left on a team, they are granted with the power plant automatically, and point streaks up to a 5-point requirement can also be obtained. If either of the 2 players died, they'll remain on their own team. Okay, the team with the most converts or kills at the end will win. If tied, whoever is currently owning the power plant will win. I don't know, man. After reading through those again, it seems kind of freaking complicated, doesn't it? Oh well, I guess it might seem easier once you start playing them. But again, this is all speculation. This is all leaked. Who knows if it's real or not? I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. All right, guys. So take this with a grain of salt. Who knows? Until they actually officially release the information or the game actually comes out. Okay. So perks, only new and modified are listed here. Perk slot not yet defined. To clarify, so there's the perk, and then there's the pro version, and then there's an elite version. Previous information actually described it as having 2 pathways that you can go, and if you choose one, you can't choose the other. It's not clear if that is the case. When it's labeled Pro Elite, to me, means that you can unlock the Pro and then the Elite version, as opposed to picking one or the other, but I guess we'll see. The first one is Spy. Appear as a friend on the map. The disadvantage to this is that you're always spotted even without a UAV, and when shooting, you turn red on the map, so that kind of sucks. The Pro version, detect enemy spies. They will still always be spotted on the radar. In Elite, if pilot is active, your airship will be marked as an ally. Okay. The second one, Escape Artist. When going prone, you feign death. You can't shoot while you're doing this. Pro version, when approaching death, the enemy's crosshairs will turn to white and your name will disappear. Elite, if Diver is active, which is described a little later, you realistically fall into your feigned death instead of diving. Okay. Audio file. Players with silenced weapons will show on your radar if they're shooting at you or close around you. Don't know if I like that. Pro. Footsteps are louder. Elite. If Bladesman is active, knifing will show up on the radar. Wow, really? So you knife somebody and you'll show up on the radar. That's interesting. Diffuser is the 4th one here. Throw all equipment but cookable grenades up to 2 times farther. A hollow circle will show up around your crosshairs and the circle will fill in 3 seconds. When the circle is full, it will throw twice as far. When it's empty, it will throw only normal distance. Pro version, be able to take Semtex off of players and throw them elsewhere. Oh, okay. And be able to pick up any enemy equipment and use it as your own. Elite, if Quick Draw is active, the circle will fill in 1.5 seconds. Number 5, Juggernaut. No, this is not Juggernaut from World at War. Regenerate health faster, or from CoD 4. Regenerate health faster while moving. So you just regenerate faster. You don't have additional health. Pro version, regenerate health faster while crouched, and then the elite version, if you have scavenger active, you're able to drop ammo packs for your team. This all seems really confusing because a lot of these perks with the pro, or I guess especially the elite versions, that requires having other perks active. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm believing all this stuff because that doesn't make a lot of sense to have elite versions that always require other, I guess, and all of them are like that. Every single one is like that. If you have a different other perk slot perk active, then you can take advantage of the elite version of that perk, which I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Okay, number 6, Diver. You can dive into cover, aka Dolphin Dive, and while diving you can still shoot. However, when you land, it takes a while to regain focus. The Pro version, you crawl twice as fast. With Elite version, with Extreme Conditioning active, you can sprint while crawling to crawl faster, 3 times the speed instead of getting up. Number 7 is Pilot. Your flying kill streaks kills will count towards your next kill streak. Okay? So it's like basically, yeah, like Modern Warfare 2. Your kill streaks kills add up, but you have to have this perk active. Pro, your controllable flying kill streaks will last until they're shot down. That's interesting. So it's not based on a time period. They actually have to be shot down. I don't know. Elite version with Blind Eye active, your uncontrollable flying kill streaks will not show up in the map. All right, number 8, Technician. Any land kill streaks kills will count towards your next kill streak. Okay. Pro version, your advanced UAVs will disable the enemy's UAV. Okay, that's kind of cool. The elite version, if you have diffuser active, your sentries cannot be taken down instantly. All right. Number 9 is There's 12 here actually. Number 9 is Bladesman. You have 2 knives in each hand instead of just 1 in one hand. This essentially makes knife kills twice as fast. Pro version, you have a chance of dodging the incoming player's knife. Elite version, if Assassin is active, knifing will be completely silent and not show in the kill feed. Ooh, unless countered by Audiophile Elite. Wow, you won't even show up on the kill feed. That's interesting. Number 10, Consciousness. While standing, you are just as accurate as when you are prone. All right, that's all right. Pro, your bullets cause more flinching, and Elite version, if Marksman is active, shooting your enemy will mark him on the minimap. So it looks like Marksman may only be making them show up via explosives. I don't know. Don't know. All right, number 11, Focus. Be able to shoot while sprinting, even at the deduction of accuracy. That's interesting. I can shoot while sprinting. Yeehaw! I like it. Pro version, be able to shoot while jumping, even at the deduction of accuracy. Okay. Yeah, so you're reduced accuracy. Obviously, that's essentially what they're saying. Elite version, if Stalker is active when jumping, equipment does less damage to you. That Focus might be an interesting perk for me. Deep Impact is the last one, number 12. Your bullets shoot through hard surfaces. On the Pro version, your bullets gain 50% damage with each person they go through. Really? Okay. It's like an increasing damage. I can see the snipers liking that one for collaterals. Elite version, if steady aim is active when hip firing, your bullets have 10% more damage with each person they go through. Alright. Alright, new knife melee slot. Sorry, I guess there's a new slot for knife melees. And there's 6 options here. The default knife takes 2 swipes to kill. You need to put it away and take it back out like usual. So it looks like there are no more 1-swipe melee kills from what I'm reading here. A tactical knife takes 4 swipes to kill. As long as you're pushing the melee button, however, it will keep knifing. So if you hold melee, it'll just swipe. So you can just... And it takes 4 to kill. Wow. That's crazy. That's a big change, man, if that's true. Tactical hammer takes longer to get out, takes 4 swipes to kill. You need to put it away and take it back out like usual, but against riot shields and machines, it takes only 1 swipe to destroy. Throwing knives. Start with 4, fast to get out, fairly accurate, but it takes 2 to kill and is ranged. So no more single throwing knife kills. Tomahawks. Tomahawk looks like it's the only one that will is one hit to kill. Start with 2, slow to get out, fairly inaccurate, and takes 1 to kill and is ranged. So you're still going to see across the map tomahawk attempts all the time, I would imagine, just like in Black Ops. Ballistic knife, and this prevents you from having equipment, so it replaces your equipment as well. A tactical knife in one hand while a ballistic knife is in the other. You start with 2 ballistic knives, and they kill in one shot. These knives take a moderate time to get out. But with Bladesman on, you start with 3 ballistic knives and 1 ballistic knife in each hand. Alright? So that's kind of interesting with the knife melee slot. Again, if true, take it with a grain of salt. Guns. More guns than ever! These are the ones announced or finished so far. We got assault rifles, I guess all the classes here. Assault rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, light machine guns, pistols, explosives. Oh, we got a whole crap load of stuff. We got the AK-74. I mean, I'm going to try and go through and pick out the interesting ones. Enfield, the Stinger, Scorpion. What else? The Spaz 12, Model 700, Python M26 grenade, Mini Uzi. I mean, you can look at the list via the link. We got sticky grenades. We got Commando Type 64, and AR-18 attachments. Let's go to attachments. So there's a big list of guns there. I didn't want to list them all. Attached weapon rack. Weapons attached to primary for quick weapon switching. Only works when paired with pistols. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Attached pistol for snipers only. Attached shotgun for assault rifles only. That's an attached pistol with a sniper. Huh. Attached bayonet for assault rifles and snipers only. You've got laser, red dot sight, reflex scope, thermal scope, ACOG, extended mags, dual mags, rapid fire, grenade launcher. Grenades drop significantly more, it says. Grip and perfected iron sights. Interesting. Iron sights that make it easier to see your bearings. I might have to try that out. And that's everything. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot for me to list off here, but a lot of information on that forum post. And again, I'll link you to the article, and you see for yourself. And anyways, this stuff just keeps coming out daily, so we're gonna try and stay on top of it and bring it to you guys. And yeah, so what do you think? I think it's kind of interesting. We'll see what happens on November 13th. Yeah. I'm Spider, and I'm out.